quarantined on Air Force One. She flew back on Air Force One yesterday evening, and then it was this morning that she tested positive. Strikingly, even after, apparently, according to our sources, testing positive this morning, the president continued with his itinerary today. He traveled to a fundraiser at Bedminster, came back to the White House this evening, but notably when he traveled to Bedminster, Brian, he traveled with a smaller team. Kayleigh McEnany, his press secretary, was not with him, nor were many of the other top advisors who would regularly travel with him. But the White House, nonetheless, this evening had put out its schedule for tomorrow. Effectively, the plan was to go ahead as it had always been. The president tomorrow was scheduled, and at least for the moment, the schedule remains that he's supposed to have a phone call specifically about vulnerable seniors, vulnerable to COVID-19. But clearly right now, there is no more vulnerable senior in America than Donald Trump himself, a 74-year-old man. He was scheduled to be traveling to another one of those rallies tomorrow in Sanford, Florida, just outside of Orlando. And then on Saturday was scheduled to have a pair of rallies in Wisconsin. Over the course of this night, Brian, I've been reaching out to many of the president's family members and aides, and they've been reluctant to say anything, having reached out to Ivanka Trump and Jared Kushner, who are traveling with the president this week, trying to find out if they had tested positive or if they have been tested or if they are self-quarantined. Reaching out to the chief of staff, Mark Meadows, who is traveling with the president as well. What is striking, given the fact that just 48 hours ago, Brian, the president was traveling to Cleveland and back, he was surrounded by a who's who of White House advisors, top Congress members, Jim Jordan of Ohio, the Republican from Ohio, among others, family members. Eric Trump was there. But Brian, as we sort of wrap our head around this, this is a striking announcement from the president of the United States, and it comes only a matter of hours after in that Al Smith dinner, one of these charity dinners that he was participating in, a pre-recorded set of remarks.